Hey guys, how's it going? And today what we're going to be doing is basically making sort of a little dirt jump line or a mini dirt jump line. What we've got is, you know, to start lines off, you've got either say Ben's line or you've got the box line. So I'll show you a few sort of like shots of them quickly just so you can see the lines I'm on about. So you've got those, and then sort of after that you move on to stuff like you've got the dirt jump line or you've got child line. So there's a bit of a gap really. So what I'm thinking, and what I've been thinking for the last few weeks, is it'd just be good to get a line that's sort of in the middle. So if you're looking to sort of progress from a smaller line to doing the bigger lines, this is basically what that's going to be. So at the moment we've got the dirt jump line, so you've just got that big step up there. I'll show you another clip of that. And obviously you come round, you just do all this section and you go into a few sort of bigger doubles over there, and I'll put a few clips of that or shots of that on the screen now. And then after that you've obviously got child line, so you've got that sort of, it's a pretty intimidating shark fin, and then you've got obviously that big double down there. So this should hopefully bridge the gap. I'll show you a few of these sort of ideas that I've got for the line at the moment. I'm going to try and get sort of a little hip in just by that big step up, just to sort of get you a bit of speed, and I'll run you through the rest of it now. So you're going to start off the same way you would as if you were going into the dirt jump line. So you'll go around this berm at the top, which you've probably seen before, and normally you'd go down there into where that drop is, but this time basically we're going to try basically turn right off and go down here. So this used to be a berm when we used to have the dirt jump line here, so we're going to build that up again. And then so you've got that big step up there, so what we're going to try and do is get just a little one here basically. So we'll get a little one there and then try and get some pumps up here just to get you a bit of speed. So sort of roll up this area and then try and get like a sweeping right hander just around here. So it's on the inside of that berm there, sweeping right hander, and then I want to put a little lip in just here, so it'll be a little double just to get you into this landing. And then we were originally thinking, or sorry, I was originally thinking going left in here, but that might be a bit too tight. So Tom had an idea of coming out here, so out this wider section, and we can try and get like a left hand hip here or something like that. And then we've got room for like a pretty massive berm around here. So berm around here, and then we've got either sort of a pump that so yeah, so you've got room for a massive berm around there, and then hopefully it'll be along the outside of this, so you'll have like a pump down here. And then we've obviously got room, I want to put like a little 6-pack in, so just so you can get more confident with like steeper lips, things like that, just so once you've ridden this line a few times, like I said before, you can go onto the bigger dirt jump line. So hopefully there's room for like a 6-pack here, and then you're going to come through. We used to chill sort of in this area, so we're going to try and cut through in here. We might be able to get another jump in there, we'll see. And then we're going to have to sort of clear this out a bit and get some pumps in. Get some pumps in along this area here. And then Tom had an idea actually, we could get some doubles in here. So we used to have another double here a few years ago. We're going to have to try, yeah, just to try and get a couple more dirt jumps just along this area. So we don't really use this middle part. So we'll try and make use of that, and we should be able to get some pretty nice jumps in there. And then yeah, you'll just finish. You can either sort of stop just over there, or you can carry on into the sort of the double pump, and there's a step up just around that corner. So yeah, so I don't know how much we'll get done today. We'll try and get as much done as we can. There should be a few more people coming up as well. So I'll show you sort of a few time lapses, things like that, just a couple of clips here and there. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I'll just show you where we're at the moment then. So we've taken a bit of this out, so Tom's sort of scraped this away so it's not as off camber on the way in, and then we've put like another foot or two in here, and we're now digging it down in here as well. So you probably can't see too much on the camera, but we're just shaping that in there. Then after that we're going to start working on the takeoff, so we're going to try and dig through all this dirt here, and that should have the takeoff covered and maybe a bit of the landing. my god, that's actually overflowed. So this pit, if you know what this pit looks like, you know how deep this is, and it's now actually overflowed. It's coming through here. It's now actually overflowed out of this pit, and we actually dug this down a little bit more. So this is like 3-4 foot deep, and the whole thing's filled. And it's now coming out through here, through all this. Oh my god. And down there. This is probably the worst I've ever seen it flood here. But I'll quickly show you what we got done today. So this berm is pretty much done now. So it looks a bit washed out now because the rain is just killing it straight away. We've had to dig like a massive drainage pool here. But we're literally now starting that lip. So we've got to do like the outside of it. But probably going to call it a day today and try and come back tomorrow. So. Right, we're back again. So it's a lot nicer today. It's dried up a fair bit. So like I said before, this berm's completely done now. Kyron and Charlie stayed up a fair bit after we left yesterday, and they managed to get most of this done. So we'll pack it in, put a bit more dirt in, then we're going to crack on with that landing. So yeah, I'll show you how it goes. Right, I'll just show you where we're at quickly. So we got this double is pretty much finished. We're just starting to stack the landing up a bit more. We're just trying to widen this out. It's quite difficult because it actually banks onto this run. So trying to stack it so it doesn't overflow. And we've got a massive pile of really good soil over there. So what we're trying to do at the moment is, before we completely widen out the landing, is just move up. So we want to put a pump here, and then we're going to start sort of piling up dirt for this berm. So the berm is going to go like around there and join up through there, which you'll see later on. But yeah, we'll just keep stacking it, keep putting a load of barrows down, and hopefully we'll get this landing done today. Right, we're near enough done for today, so I'll show you what we've managed to get finished. So this berm is pretty much finished now. It's literally, so we've opened it up more on the exit, so on the way into this takeoff it's just a bit more straight on, because it's sort of pointed you towards that tree before. But Alex and Tom have been cracking away, and this lip's pretty much finished now. We've got the landing here, so there it is, and then obviously we've got that roller and then dirt for that berm that we're going to start making soon as well. So now we'll probably try and give it a few test fits. I'll get on the bike, get my lid on, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah. All right, dude.
Yeah, cool.
Good man.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So we thought before we were going to actually, our original plan was to have like 1 or 2 pumps in here, but we've just seen, as we've tested it out, we've actually got a fair bit of speed. So we're probably going to scrap the roller and just level out this off camber section. And the shape of that berm, we just sort of piled a few barrows there, like I told you before. But the shape is actually pretty much perfect. So when we come back, I'll probably come back Monday or Tuesday or something. Me and Tom will try and crack that out. Just try and get it sort of raked up and packed, that sort of thing, but the general shape is perfect. So yeah, so gonna call it a day there, and I'll see you on the next day. Right, so I'm back again. It's been a few days. I felt pretty burnt out, to be honest with you, so I've had like a couple of days just to chill. In the meantime, Tom, Lewis, Andy, I think, who else has been down? We've got Alex has been up as well. They've basically leveled out this bit here, so it was a bit off camber where we had like a little session point, so they've filled this all in. So this is loads better now, and it sets you up for this corner. And they've started to add a load more dirt on the corner, so it's got like another foot of height on it. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try and sort of dig this down a little bit more so I can add more height on there. Hopefully get the exit done and maybe make a start to the lip afterwards. So I'll set up the time lapse, and I'll show you how it goes. been another few hours, so been on it for, well, pretty much since 2 o'clock now. So it's loads deeper. We've added like way more height on the top. Now Tom's here as well, so we're going to start digging down the exit of it. I'll quickly show you what it's looking like. So you probably can't see how deep it is on camera, but it's probably about 4 foot deep at this point here, maybe a bit less. But so yes, so still going around here. It's massive compared to the one on the outside on the dirt jump line. So Tom's starting to dig down the sort of compression before the lip. So I'm going to make a start of packing it all in. So I'll set up the camera and we'll hopefully get a good time lapse of it. So this is it at the moment then. So the berm into this left hip and then down here. This makes me excited seeing this. And so round the berm, you're going to fly around here. Hopefully you'll come in quite slow and then just pick up loads of speed on the exit.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to call it a day for today. Absolutely knackered, to be honest with you. I've got work tomorrow, so after that it'll be Saturday. So hopefully come up over the weekend and move on to the next bit. After, I mean, Tom's going to stay here for a bit today and try and get a bit more on this landing. But once we've done that, it'll be moving on to this next bit. So the plan is, like I said before, is obviously we've got this inside berm. Hopefully we can build up this bit here so you can go into this outside berm that we want to put in. Tom's actually cleared out a bit of the route we're going to take anyway, so it's a bit easier for us to work out where we're going. But so yeah, I'll come back on Saturday. Hopefully there'll be a few of us up as well, so we should be able to get a load done. So yeah, I'll see you then.